Started to see more sunshine as we continue through the day. Earlier this morning, mostly cloudy skies, and right now partly cloudy. Looking out toward downtown, temperatures still way too warm, 84 degrees, not far above our normal, but when you factor in dew points into the 70s, it makes it feel more like the 90s outside. So it is not a pleasant feel, and unfortunately, this isn't going anywhere through Friday. By Saturday and into early next week, some changes are coming. Now today's high 85. Again, just running a little above average, nowhere near the records. We will see more sunshine over the next few days, so we will likely see more mid to upper 80s, but more than anything, these high dew points just makes it feel very uncomfortable. Our morning lows were in the more mid to upper 60s, even low 70s. It was not 82 degrees, an incorrect reading down in Homa. We were down to 68 degrees at Belle Chase, and it looks like morning lows for the next couple of days will be about the same. Really no major changes till about Friday evening, as we are expecting our rain chances to start picking up. I actually have a front, which is a stationary front off to our west, and some thunderstorms along that boundaries would send the clouds our way earlier in the day. Didn't see any rainfall from it, at least in our viewing area. We're in the 80s outside right now, and kind of a slow cool down with dew points into the 70s. It'll stay pretty warm and humid through the evening, and we will stay warm and humid through the week. But a cold front is on the way for Saturday morning and during the day Saturday, Sunday, going into early next week. Less humid and cooler temperatures. Highs will be in the 70s. I'd mentioned that front that was off to our west. This front not moving through. We'll have to wait a little while longer for our front. This front is actually creating some severe weather across parts of the plains, moving up toward Chicago right now, moving out of St. Louis and up toward Michigan. So this system is actually moving northward. So the front, as it sits off to our west, is going to eventually become a warm front and begin moving back northward. So this is the first front getting close but not moving on through. The next front we're waiting on is still not quite there yet. It's going to start taking shape out to our west, and that's when we'll start to see some of that colder air that has been building up out west and finally start moving our way. Now, before that happens, we are looking at that stretch of weather to stay warm into Friday. Then here's the upper trough that will push that front on through, and by wake-up time on Saturday morning, you will notice the difference, and this cooler air is going to stay with us through the weekend, and it will finally feel like fall. So the first front that we've got off to our west, as I mentioned, moving back northward. So for us, we stay warm, we stay humid, and we also stay relatively dry. Maybe an isolated sprinkle or two, but the better rain chances won't be happening until the end of the week with our approaching front. And even then, we're not looking at a great deal of rainfall. Only two systems that we're watching at the moment out in the tropics. One south of Hispaniola may move northward toward the Bahamas and has a low potential of development. Another one in the eastern Caribbean and may eventually start drifting up toward the northwest, also with a low potential of development. That little system, if you remember back to last week, we had been tracking with a fairly medium percent chance, about 50% chance of developing off the Carolinas. Never did anything. Wind shear kind of won out, and nothing going on in the Gulf of Mexico. Again, this time of year, we take it a little bit closer to home. We don't really look too far out, because as we start getting more and more cold fronts, it kind of deflects anything that would try and approach the Gulf and usually moves it away from us. Now, there are, of course, those exceptions, and we have seen seasons or even after the midpoint of the October, we can see some development or even something move in our direction. Usually at that point, they're starting to wind down in terms of any kind of real strength. So no tropical threats looking ahead. As a matter of fact, we're just looking ahead to this day. Next few days, warm, humid. Can't do anything about it through Friday. Maybe a few early showers on Saturday as the front moves on through. Our high of only 79 degrees, and these morning lows, or these lows on Saturday, won't be where we are Saturday morning. These will actually be the temperatures before midnight as we really start to see us cooling down even more so into the 50s and 60s to start the day on Sunday. A high of only 75, same on Monday, 50s and 60s. So we'll actually have a little bit of a chill to our mornings come Sunday and Monday morning.